My name is Jacob Adler. I'm located in central Iowa and I build custom tiny homes. Sick of paying rent, sick of bad landlords, I'm sick of crappy neighbors. I need my own corner of the world that I can afford. The $350,000 house, that's not the answer for me. If you don't have to hire some giant contractor that's going to have all these rates and all these, things applied to them. Everything is space efficient. There's a space for everything. My living room is 16 inches raised off the floor. There's a deck there, and that's for all underneath storage. Every square inch, how you can utilize this space to make it something that, for a day-to-day operation. My dining table is tucked away in the wall. I'm gonna sit on the couch and watch TV. I don't need a dining table hanging out in the room, So that gets tucked away in the wall, and when I need to eat, I'll pull out my dining table, I'll eat, then I'll clean up after myself and I'll put it away, and then it's out of the way, and I have a nice, comfortable spot to hang out in. It'll be heated with this one will be heated with a wood-burning stove, and it'll be spray foamed insulation, completely ran off the grid, solar powered, composting toilet. We're not tying in to the sewer system. We're not tying in to the electrical grid. In fact, after a little while, Mid-American will be paying me. The electrical companies will be paying me for my power. I mean, this is the answer for so many problems. This takes care of so many issues that you don't need to go to these big corporations and have your home built for all this money. If you want a hunting cabin tucked away out in the woods, it doesn't have to be a 26-foot trailer, but get yourself a 20-foot trailer, and build what works for you. I mean, there's no codes for this. There's no one telling you this is what has to be done. Now, we have to make it structural, it has to be safe, but you can design whatever you want. Hey, my name is Jacob Adler, and I want to build your custom tiny home. A 12-foot wall and a 10-foot wall. It's about 270 square foot. The roof line is 29 foot long and the trailer deck is 26 foot long. Roughly 8.5 feet wide, give or take. I'm 6'5" and this is my tiny home. So life is less about paying bills, less about working, and more about supporting yourself and what you truly want to do with your life. I'm located right behind this bike trail here, and this bike trail gets a lot of traffic. The one gentleman said he owns 600 acres of land out in South Dakota, and he needs a cabin. I mean, it's in a remote location, and you can build it on site. And there's other people who are looking vacation house for when the in-laws come over. I mean, if you have a little bit of extra property, you have this. This is your guest house. So yeah, this would be a great way to, a place to put your parents when they're getting so old, a place to retire, a place for your mother-in-law to be in the backyard pretty much taking care of herself, but you can still keep an eye on her. I mean, how much money are you going to spend with putting your folks in a retirement home or an assisted living home? You're going to be spending gobs of money. You could spend a chunk of money, they're right in your backyard, they're taking care of themselves, and you've got a really close eye on them too. You don't got to worry about some stranger making sure that mom got her bath today. It's set up however you want it. You could have a wheelchair ramp coming up to this. There's no roadblock saying you can't do this. This is not acceptable. If you can dream it, you can do it. My number is 970-485-1501. Email is jacobadler91@outlook.com.